Michael, is that you?
The unimaginary Kitt does exist.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. Michael Knight, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Knight Rider is an American action crime drama television series created and produced by Glenn A. Larson. The series was originally broadcast on NBC from 1982 to 1986. The show stars David Hasselhoff as Mitchell Knight, a high-tech modern crime fighter assisted by Kitt and advanced artificially intelligent Michael Knight, born Michael Arthur Long, an undercover detective of Los Angeles Police Department who, while on a case in Las Vegas, is shot in the face and nearly killed. Wilton Knight, creator of Knight Industries and founder of Flag, directs his doctors to save Long's life and reconstruct his face. With his new identity, Michael Knight, Long is provided with high-tech crime-fighting equipment, most notably the car named Kitt. William Daniels is the voice of Kitt, or Knight Industries 2000, the autonomous, artificially intelligent car, with whom Michael Knight is partnered. Edward Mulhall as Devon Miles, the leader of Flag, who appeared in every episode to provide mission details to Knight and Kitt. Patricia McPherson as Dr. Bonnie Barstow, Kitt's chief technician and romantic tension. Kitt, the smart car. He works incredible, to the justice of the world. No one can stop him. He fight, he escape, and fight back. He came with impressive performance, unimaginable options.
Michael, is that you?
The character of Kitt, Knight Industries 2000, in the original Knight Rider series was physically embodied as a modified in 1982 Pontiac Trans Am. The smart features of the Kitt made more fans attracted towards the movie. Let's see a few of them. Computer AI. He is also capable of independent thought and action. Molecular bonded shell protects him from almost all forms of conventional firearms and explosive devices. He could only be harmed by heavy artillery and rockets, and even then, the blast usually left most of his body intact and only damaged internal components. Pyroclastic lamination protected by a thermal-resistant coating that can withstand sustained temperatures of up to 800 degrees.
We're getting closer. The signal is progressively stronger. What is it, Michael?
Voice and harmonic synthesizer. Kitt's voice synthesizer allowed his logic module to speak and communicate. Anamorphic equalizer. The device is a fiber optic array of electronic eyes. The scanner could see in all visual wavelengths as well as X-ray and infrared. Occasionally, the bar could pulse in different patterns and sweep rapidly or very slowly. The scanner is also Kitt's most vulnerable area. Etymotic equalizer. His system allowed Kitt to hear sound.
Michael, is that you? We're getting closer. The signal is progressively stronger.
Power system. Kitt is powered by the Knight Industries turbojet with modified afterburners and a computer-controlled 8-speed turbo drive transmission. Specifications: 0-60 miles per hour in 2 seconds. Turbo boost, a pair of rocket boosters mounted just behind the front tires that lifted the car, allowing Kitt to jump into the air and pass over obstacles. olfactory sensor. Kitt could smell deer in an atmospheric sampling device mounted in his front bumper. Microscanners. Microscanners are tiny audio and visual sensors embedded into the grooves of Kitt's body. They allow for visual tracking and display of anything around the car. Grappling hook and winch. Kitt has a hidden winch and grappling hook system, one mounted under his front bumper and another in a compartment behind his taillight plate. Most often the hook is connected by a strong cable, but a metal arm has also been seen. Cruise modes. These are Kitt's drive modes. Normal cruise. On normal, Michael has control of the car. Auto cruise. In auto, Kitt could drive himself utilizing an advanced auto collision avoidance system. Pursuit is used during high-speed driving and is a combination of manual and computer-assisted operation. Silent mode. Kitt could run silently.
When getting closer, the signal is progressively stronger.
Tear gas launcher. Kitt can dispense a cloud of tear gas along with his smoke screen. Telephone comlink. Michael could contact home base and communicate with Devon and others using Kitt's video display. Other impressive options of Kitt are tintable windows. Kitt can tint the windshield and windows to become opaque. Deflatable tires. Kitt could deflate and reinflate his tires. Seat ejection system. Kitt had two front ejection seats, mostly used when Michael needed a boost to fire escapes or building rooftops. Two-wheel ski drive. The ski mode setting allowed Kitt to ski, driving up on two wheels. Let's see the amazing Kitt's features one by one. Kitt won't be imaginary. Furthermore, cars are getting smarter through onboard technology and remote connectivity, and soon they're expected to drive themselves. The four-wheeled Star Kitt demonstrated many capabilities are being realized in the real world now, a good 30 years later. It's exciting stuff, but for fans of Knight Rider it's nothing new. Smart telematics. Today's cars might not yet be able to take autonomous decisions, but they are certainly very intelligent, thanks to onboard SIM cards which allow driving data to be relayed back to the car manufacturer, as well as providing real-time feedback to the driver. Voice recognition. Kitt was able to hold detailed, intelligent conversations with his driver. We're not quite at that stage, but today's connected cars can understand voice commands and help drivers to keep their focus on the road. The technology that supports this uses 4G connectivity to send voice transmissions back to cloud computing systems which process the speech, figure out an appropriate response and react accordingly.
Under normal circumstances, I would have introduced myself first.
Hey Mercedes, take me home.
The route is being calculated.
Anti-sleep measures. Whilst I'm sure there is a connected car that could shout, "Michael, wake up," if you start to nod off. Audio alerts in modern safety systems have gone a slightly different way. Cameras embedded into the car, you can monitor the driver's attention levels by tracking eye movements and where the driver is looking. If the camera detects that the driver's eyes have strayed from the road or closed entirely, it can then trigger an audio alert to wake them up. Emergency response. In the event of an accident, sensors in the car can determine the severity of the crash and, if necessary, automatically alert the emergency services, providing your location, speeding up response times and potentially saving lives. These areas are really just the start. There are many more applications emerging in new cars all the time. But to achieve the ultimate dream of driverless cars, we also need to see a whole range of connected vehicles, roads, buildings and other infrastructure introduced. Best is yet to come. By the way, apart from Kitt, the Apple Watch isn't something new. Mitchell Knight had it back in 1982. Hello Kitt. Need your help.
Michael, is that you?